I'm not sure if you knew this or not, but this week, The Last of Us Part 1 comes out for the PlayStation 5. And to be honest, probably the PC in a couple of months. Sony's been putting all of their stuff on PC lately, so don't be shocked when this comes to Steam and the Epic Game Store, which, honestly, they'll probably make more money on, because how many people are going to buy this game for the third time? In case you didn't know that, this is the third release for The Last of Us. And, you know, this is a fantastic game. If you've never played this game and this is your first time playing it, maybe a $70 price tag will be okay with you. I just want to point out that this game is $70 with less content than the original two that came out years ago. So this game came out for the PlayStation 3, and then almost within a year, it came out for the PlayStation 4. It wasn't that far off. So we got a remastered version on the PS4, which had multiplayer. And now we have the remake, which they're just calling Last of Us Part 1. It's the same game you've already played, but with a new engine. And that looks to be it. I hear they fixed some things in the gameplay, but the game leaked not that long ago, and it looked like the same game to me. What you are probably paying for, and most likely this looks like this is it, are the graphics. So this video right here from Specializer, here's the channel right here. You can see it down in the bottom left corner. Did a great job with this video. So if you really want to get an idea for the differences in motion, go watch this guy's video. But the remake to the right, original to the left, and this is what you're paying $70 for. This is it. And it looks better, sure. And this is a great game. Criticisms from two aside, which I don't care for. I cannot put on the first one. The first one is a fantastic game. However, it should be about $40. If this game was a budget title of 40, maybe $50, I don't think I would criticize it so hard. But the fact that they're charging 70 American for this game is a huge turnoff, especially when it's not even that old. Did this game really need to get remade? I think is the question. But here's another one. We'll just kind of go through these. Here's a remake. This still doesn't look that much better. It's really not blowing me away and how much better it looks. I'm not blown away. Like, I need to rush out and buy this for $70. Now, what got me to want to make this video is the review scores. When I saw what critics were saying about this game. Because if there's one thing that critics and websites do, it's get on their knees for Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann. They will pull his zipper down and pull out something of his to pleasure real quick anytime that man says or does anything. And you're seeing it again right here in the reviews. The Last of Us PS5 remake makes it feel like a modern game. It might not be strictly necessary, but it's still nice. Nothing about the $70 price tag and how you're getting less content. This one right here, The Last of Us Part 1 Remake review. Enough upgrades to leave us stunned. It's the same game. It's the same game. Like it says right here, but it's still changed to its 2013 source. So it still has dated gameplay mechanics. Even though I felt like the mechanics in that game were fine, it still feels like a 2013 game is basically what they're saying here. You get a pretty new engine, but you get the same game. Here it is right here. For disabled gamers, The Last of Us Part 1 Remake is worth $70. No, it's not. it's worth about $40. So the thing they're praising are the accessibility features. And what they defend right here is the truth. You're paying $70 for a disability tax. Some non-disabled gamers have labeled the Last of Us Part 1's price tag as a disability tax. The game's new accessibility features could have been a free patch for The Last of Us Remastered, they argue. Well, they're right. This belies a flawed understanding of game development, experts say. They say, oh, those features don't exist in isolation. They can't do a patch. Yes, they could. The damage control being ran for Naughty Dog right now on this is just hilarious to me. It never fails to surprise me. They could have totally done a patch. And saying it's a disability tax for people that are disabled to buy this game is true. You're asking them to pay $70 for this game with less content, when you could still, yes, do a patch for the PlayStation 4 version of that game, because people still play the multiplayer. So people are still playing it. This one doesn't have the multiplayer, by the way. So if you were looking for that at $70, I hope you're not going to be disappointed. Here's another one right here. The Last of Us Part 2 is entirely unnecessary, but still amazing. 9.0. Do they talk about the $70 price tag? I don't see anything. Maybe they do. Not sure. But it's a good review. Nonetheless, a masterpiece at 9.0. What other remakes get that kind of a score? Here's another one. Inessential and utterly stunning. Now let's take a look at everything all together. Here's the Metacritic score, an 89. It's quite a bit for a damn remake. And look at them. Positive 87, mixed 4, none negative. How are there no negative reviews for this? Because if I were reviewing this game, I would give it a negative without even playing it because it's unnecessary. You know when we would honestly need a Last of Us Part 1 remake? Maybe when the PlayStation 6 or 7 comes out. It came out for the past 3 PlayStations. It's a coat of paint on an older game that's not even that old. I kind of feel the same way about Resident Evil 4 remake. That game's not even that old either. It's like Resident Evil 4, great game. Do we need another one right now? No. Last of Us Part 1, great game. Do we need a remake right now? No. But you got one with less content and a lot of dick riding, because that's what all of these scores are, dick riding. This game shouldn't be scoring a 90 or a 100 when it's a $70 game with less content. That's just my opinion, but this to me is a cash grab and a ripoff. If it was $40, which is an appropriate budget title game, I wouldn't be making this video, because then honestly, remaking it with a fresh coat of paint, with the same old game, yeah, okay, give that a high score. But when it's still the same gameplay mechanics, you're literally just giving a coat of paint to it. That, my friends, is a cash grab and shouldn't be getting praised. But these dick riders, they love getting on their knees for this company and for the guy who runs it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.